Jerry Smith is a storyteller.
He is an incredible teacher.
Jerry is a motivator.
Jerry is a producer.
An amazing director.
He's a natural teacher.
A writer.
A fabulous mentor.
A pioneer.
And he listens. He's a giver. Everybody don't listen.
That's as far as I got.
Not only is Jerry a great guy and a great technician, but he's one heck of a fun guy to work with.
Jerry Smith is the production company owner, director, producer, creative that every network executive wants to have.
This is my favorite.
Jerry Smith is truly one of a kind. I can't think of anyone with more passion, excitement, energy, and just sheer love for the TV making process.
We had a single camera crew for Samantha Brown, and every time you could never tell that it was one camera.
Ooh. How do you say I'm sorry in Portuguese?
Desculpa.
Desculpa.
And that's just because he's a genius.
I learned very young when I was working for him, from watching him, you just treat everyone with a lot of respect, and you get a lot of respect back.
You just realize that he never wanted you to walk out the door not being the best you were.
And that's just Jerry. He was all in all the time.
I've had the opportunity to work with Jerry Smith over the last 15 years. We've traveled 3 continents extensively. As a sound recordist, it was often challenging working with Jerry.
Jerry has a way of engaging people. I've seen him show up in the morning and talk to the cast, who are really just everyday people who have been selected for a television show, and totally engage them, draw them in.
For me, Jerry's strengths as a director go back to his innate qualities.
Get undressed now.
What?
Get undressed now.
He sees not only the little details and the big overall picture, but he can see things that are such little jewels within the big picture, and I absolutely love that.
If your television station had a marketing opportunity, the go-to guy was Jerry Smith, period. For a long time, WJXT had the longest running anchor team in America. Jerry loved that. So at Christmas time, he would find a way to make a unique Christmas message with these anchors. The culmination was what is now the legendary spot called Snow Dreams. We flew to Peaceful Valley, Colorado. There's Deborah Gianolis making snow angels. There's Tom Wills truly leading a one-horse open sleigh with Sam blocking his view. He picked up on the relationships between the anchors and found a way to retell those stories.
And I think it's because Jerry is so good at coaching people. He really has a vision for what's going on in the show or in the commercial, but more than that, he really brings out the talent so they do the best job possible. I think he's just one of the greatest teachers in the business.
I met Jerry for the first time as he was introduced to my class as our instructor for the UNF Banner Center, and I just remember this tall, slender man coming in with an army of other cool film professionals with their equipment, and I was like, okay, I think this is going to be interesting.
The students loved him because this was someone who was all about hands-on learning. He wasn't just lecturing in the classroom. He would go out with students on location and shoot all kinds of things, and students just loved that.
It's the little nuanced way that he speaks to you, and he really engages a person in a way where you don't forget those interactions you have.
How to deal with people, how to get people to talk to you. I mean, he's a great interviewer, we all know that, and that's something that I probably just passively learned from him, and it's a skill that I use at my job almost every day.
He doesn't expect you to live up, he lives you up. He brings you up to where he is, and he never once speaks down to you. He always brings you up to where he needs you to be.
But you know, most people don't know, for years he has volunteered his time off when he's not traveling to these great places all around the world to be in our classroom. At Operation New Hope organization that I run,
He's committed his time over a long period of time coaching and teaching.
I first met Jerry while I was the case manager at Operation New Hope's Ready for Work program. He came in wanting to find out what it is that we were doing so that he could see what he could do to make our program better.
A young man or woman is incarcerated. A little more delicate word for being caged, locked up.
He produced a DVD so that we could take it on the road to the prisons, to the jails, in order to recruit offenders for our program.
And Jerry, in the most wonderful way, created these videos early on that we use in the Department of Labor, in the White House, across the board, in showing what can happen and how we can change the dynamic of this issue in America.
Without that video, we could never have gotten to the level that we are today. No way, no way.
And that's Jerry not getting paid to do the things that he's done all the years in the film industry. That's him taking all the great gifts and talents he has to make an impact right here in Jacksonville, Florida. And I just love him for that.
Jerry, congratulations on your award for all that you do and for just being a great person.
You're an inspiration. I love you.
Congratulations on this big honker award.
Hey Jerry, or Pop, love you very much. So proud and happy for you.
Hey, we couldn't have done anything, well maybe a couple of things, but most of the stuff that we've done we couldn't have done without your example.
You've touched lives, you've helped organizations like ours, and there is nobody that's more deserving of this great award than you are, my friend.
I heart you. Congratulations.
Way to go.
Mwah.
Jerry, I can't think of anyone more deserving of this award than you. Enjoy the night. How's that?